What's up, guys? BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Infinite Magicraid, and today, we got some interesting information that might be coming to the game very soon. First off, we are going to talk about, well, poison and bleeds are now getting a buff. An interesting buff. It's not like a direct damage buff, it seems like. Poison is getting some sort of like utility. Bleed is a little different as well. So we're going to go over both of those, and there are some other really good changes coming down the pipeline. So overall, the developers seem to be listening. Hopefully that means the game keeps going on the rise. We'll have to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So the first effect we're going to talk about today is going to be supposedly a poison rework. It sounds like coming this week. My guess would probably be Wednesday, Thursday-ish. But if you currently use poison, it takes 100% attack damage of the inflictor each turn before action. This damage ignores defense and is stackable up to 10 times. Now this ability, damage-wise, I don't think the damage is getting increased at all whatsoever. But poison is getting a utility that seems pretty strong. So the one little change to this part of it is it does say poison damage ignores defense and cannot crit, leech, or damage reflect effects. So I guess it doesn't proc damage reflect either, which I guess is a positive. But it can't leech and it can't crit at all. What they're adding to poison is currently you can have it up to 10 layers. The 10 layers is staying, but each layer of poison reduces the damage dealt by the owner by 1.5%, stackable up to 10 layers. But this effect is doubled when a poison stacks more than 5 layers on a target. So from essentially 1 to 5 stacks, that goes from like what, 1.5 to, oh, quick math here, guys, hold on, 1.5 times 5. That's 7.5% reduced damage dealt by that hero, which is actually pretty strong. That is a significant survivability boost to your team, but it's not done there as it keeps stacking for the second 5 layers. So that's what, another 15%. So yeah, 5 layers at 3% is 15. So if you have a poison team with a maxed out poison debuff on all the enemies at 10 layers, you're reducing the damage that those heroes deal to your team by 22.5%. I would say that is a significant buff. Not necessarily for damage. So if you're looking to have like the best PvE damage dealing team in the world, I feel like poison wasn't doing too bad as it was. They have a lot of really good poison heroes in the game, and with the addition of this, I mean, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It definitely is interesting. Let me know what you guys think about poison. Let's move on to bleed next. Now with bleed, this one gets a straight up damage buff. Doesn't have any type of utility from what we know. So as it is right now, you take 30, 50, 70, all the way up to 165% attack damage of the inflictor each turn before action is based on the number of bleed layers. So of course 1 to 10 layers, I believe, because it stacks up to 10. Pretty sure that's how it works. So at 10 layers, it's doing 165% damage. That part has not changed. They have added again some verbiage though. It says right here, the damage ignores defense. It's changed to bleed damage ignores defense and cannot trigger crit, leech, or damage reflect effects. Now, the one thing that is changed is there's a little bit of addition they're putting at the top of this window, stating, takes damage by 14, 18, 22, 26, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, all the way up to 10 stacks of the inflictor's attack one time based on the number of bleed layers each time a layer of bleed is successfully inflicted. So of course it's going to do more and more and more. It's basically adding an additional hit of the first layer as you get up to what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you hit 5 layers on this one, which actually it might be different on the other one too. It might be on the 5th one it does the additional effect, because this one says on the 5th effect it's doing the full 30% extra damage of the inflictor's attack one time based on the number of layers. That's very interesting. I think that means it's just, I don't think it means it hits like 10 times. I think it means it hits once for a specific percentage based on the number of layers. If you're at 5 layers or higher, you're going to do, just for example, if you hit like what this the 6 layer, if you have 6 layers, you're going to first hit for 30% of your attack damage one time, and then you're going to apply the bleed stack to do additional damage. So that is a buff to bleed. They did say they were going to be reworking both of those, and so far they seem pretty solid. One utility, one a little bit more damage. Now, besides that, they do have a couple features coming our way. Number one being they're reducing the energy consumption to max out a hero's emblem. So they've kind of heard, I think they're redoing this into different stages, making it so we don't have to spend as much energy to max out a hero's emblem, which is great, because the worst feeling is when you get a hero up to A5 or whatever, you're grinding them up and then you're like, oh my God, I have to grind them out and I don't have like 3,000 energy or 2,000 energy, whatever it is, on some of these heroes to level them up. So that's interesting. There is a feature coming out very soon called the New Hero Preview. It allows people to change the lineup, exclusives, and stats on your teams to see how the hero would work. We'll probably go into more depth on that one in the future, because that's probably gonna be a whole video in itself, just showing you guys what it's like. And then on top of that, we have number 4 on the list, stamina storage function. Yeah, I think we've already talked about this previously, but you're gonna have a way to store additional energy up to, I think you can store up to 2,000 to save for big events. So you can like store it up, and then you can continue to use your daily energy, let it refresh, spend more energy, all that fun stuff. And yeah, that's a huge bonus to being able to save that energy for certain types of events you want to go in for, especially for Mythic Hero Shards. Now, speaking of those Mythic Hero Shards, at the beginning of December, so not just quite yet, in a couple weeks or so, they're going to be adding more types of quests beyond just the campaign quests. They're going to be adding newcomer quests that I believe everybody gets. Even if they're a veteran of the game, they're going to be able to get these rewards. Complete a series of quests, probably very similar to the campaign quest, to obtain, let me just go show you what you're going to be able to obtain. You know, these guys right here, if it wouldn't lag up, almost the exact number. You're going to be able to acquire 25 mythic shards. You're going to be able to get eggs, dragon eggs of different values, and you're going to be able to get EXP potions. Don't worry, it's free for all players. Everybody can get them, whether you're a brand new player or a returning player. You will be able to get all those things. Mainly the really sweet one sounds like the Mythic Hero Shards. That's going to get me towards my Ben Austin. That is going to be absolutely awesome. Now, they're going to be doing something else too, the monthly hero battle order. I feel like they're talking about the battle orders here, but we didn't get a ton of description unless this is going to be something new. It's going to be completing a series of quests to obtain 1 legend hero, tons of eggs, EXP potions, and this will cycle every single month. The legend hero is a different each time, such as one month it could be Yoko, the next month it could be Shia, so it's going to rotate to a specific hero. I don't know if they're adding that to the existing battle orders or if it's going to be something different. And then the other change that they're talking about here is in the arena store. So the arena store, this is the one that you get the currency from the advanced arena mode, the one that we have the event going on right now. That's the one that you get the currency from. It says reduces the price of stamina, so this one here, and EXP potions, which are, I guess, these guys right here. Yeah, there's no higher one. So these two guys are getting updates, and they're going to add in multi-battle stamina somewhere in here as well that you guys can purchase and use as well. So pretty good. That's really good, but we have one last bit of information to talk about, and that's going to be Christmas. So unlike the Thanksgiving feast event, like the Thanksgiving feast event is all right. Like you get a couple epic phantom eyes, you get a regression potion, you get some diamonds. Like it's okay. It's nothing amazing, but you don't have to spend anything to get those bonus rewards that you normally wouldn't get if it was a normal event. Christmas, in quotation marks, massive rewards, better than the Halloween events. That means you're getting free legend hero guaranteed pretty much, probably a phantom dragoneye, a legend phantom dragoneye, a ton of other rewards. So Thanksgiving, I don't know if we're gonna have Black Friday. Christmas sounds extremely promising. So let me know what you guys think. I mean, a lot of those things that we've been talking about are things that have been complaints in the game. Getting more dragon eggs is definitely important to start leveling out more A5 heroes, because we do have, I mean, even like free-to-play players, you have more legend heroes than you can actually build. Those eggs are going to help. Those XP potions are going to help. I mean, Phantom Dragon Eyes, those are going to help down the road as well, and just better rewards, better systems. Sounds like they're adding a couple pay-to-win things in there too, but they're definitely making free-to-play life much easier. So let me know what you guys think. I think these are great positives. These are a lot of things people have been complaining about, so hopefully the next month or so is really good for us. I'll see you guys next time.